Sorry. Good afternoon, viewers. I'm Council Gloria. Today I'm going to discuss contract law, but I'm specializing in contract law, year 1, second semester. What you would expect while dealing with that contract. First of all, there is a topic which is called discharge. That topic, it is called discharge of a contract. Remember, discharge of a contract ends in 4 forms. We have discharge by breach, discharge by performance, discharge by agreement, discharge by frustration. Another topic you would be able to expect that side, we have what we call illegality. Illegality itself. Legality, we have 2 types of illegality. We have what we call statutory illegality and common illegality. But where there is statutory illegality, you find the illegality, for example, contract prohibited by law, contract which are in restraint by trade, contract to commit a crime, contract morality, contract, I think that's all, and so on. There's also another topic, what we call vitiating factors. When we talk about vitiating factors, these are things which spoil the contract, like things which can end a contract, and yet parties have already entered in. Look at section 12, it displays them, like people should enter a contract with a free consent. But where there is no free consent, for example, there is fraud, misrepresentation, mistake, undue influence. So at the end of the day, that's not a contract. That's why there is a case of Solé versus Butcher. It established 2 principles governing contract: the doctrine of freedom and the doctrine of caveat emptor. Where there is no freedom, parties are entering into a contract, meaning there is no free consent. And where a party slips on his rights, meaning the law at the end of the day, it will not support you. So we have another topic under contract law, where we call it, since we have discussed the discharge, we have talked about the vitiating factor, we have talked about illegality, maybe there is a topic which is called bailment, guarantee, and indemnity. So that's all about contract law, year 1, second semester. And also the what you would expect to use, you would be able to use in that contract. We have what you call Contract Act. It's the one we fully utilize as an authority to discuss contract and case laws. It's what we should do, suspect in such episode. Bye bye, see you. I'll come and discuss them in depth. Bye.